family. I hope you're well, having a good day. We're here, we're live, playing some Battle Sport this evening. I better put some tweets and things out and all that stuff like we do normally. We're going to play Dusk Mane Necrozma tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, they're all done. That's good. And Urine, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well, having a good day. And yeah, we're going to play something a bit more generic tonight. It's not as flashy as it was last week with the Kyogre Wide, but hopefully it'll be a lot of fun either way. And get to catch up with you guys and hang out and stuff like that. But also we have the Flinch competition running at the minute that I can advertise this evening to give away some nice stuff at the end of the month, which is going to be cool. But I hope you're well and having a good day, and your week's been off to a good start, my friend. Good news though, I haven't had a chance to jump into the Discord just yet, but Purple is up for joining the circuit, which is amazing. So I'm gonna sort all that out, and then we'll get it all sorted. So I should probably watch School Hard. Yes. All you need to do is hop over to flinch.com and sign up to the mailing list by like the 1st of March. And then you're entered into the prize draw that will be only announced on the channel. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. There's lots of stuff as well. So yeah, it'll be good. I tell you what, let's just get into it, because why not? I do like Dusk Mane Necrozma. I was really trying to finish off a team I've been building with Azumarill, and I just couldn't quite finish it off in time for the stream tonight, which is a little bit sad, because I think it would be a lot of fun. But it's probably good to break it up and do serious team, fun team, serious team, fun team. So it means like next week, by the time Johnny Hacks, my man, wow, that is insane. That is insane. Thank you so much for the sub, my man, and hope you appreciate the Bulbasaur little thing, but hope you're well, my friend, and having a good day, and thank you once again, mate. It's really appreciated. But as I was saying, I really wanted to build an Azumarill team, and it's so close to being right, but hopefully it'll be ready for next week on the stream. The plan for the Flinch clothing below the stream is not updated yet. It is not updated. I need to do that actually. I tell you what, I'll do this battle and then I will update it, and then there's an easy way for us to send people there, which will make it a lot easier. It's the one thing I've totally forgot to do. So we've got Brendan up first, playing a team of Xerneas, Incineroar, Gengar, Venusaur, Groudon, and Serena. So we've got the okay, let's start again. The Xerneas, the Groudon is the restricted pair. I still think it's probably one of the strongest pairings in the format still, even though I'm not best friends with Groudon at the minute. The Serena's there to help with the priority attacks and stuff like that. Xenoblade Hero, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Got the Venusaur that's going to be a bit problematic, especially with that Groudon up front, so we need to be able to deal with that accordingly. Incineroar for the Intimidate support. Fake Out support is always going to be good. And I think Dusk Mane isn't bad with Kyogre in the back and Tapu Lele. Let's go with that. Let's see how we get on with this to kick us off today. I don't feel like I'm at all switched on or firing on all cylinders, but we'll get through it. I'll wake up and I'll snap into it, so it should be well. But Nigel, how are you doing, my friend? Mungus of Laurantis, it is indeed. Gives us a bit more support with the redirection and things like that, so I thought I'd give it a try out. Laurantis is just the best, but we know it's good to try different things. Xenoblade been playing Moon Series recently, messing around with Suicune. Nice, that's pretty good. I like the idea of Suicune a lot in this format. It's just, you know, the one thing I wish we got with Suicune was that inner focus, hidden ability. I think it would be so much more viable. So we're seeing the Gengar, the Serena come out for my opponent. I think we could probably bet our lives on that the Ghost MZ is coming out from the Gengar. Helping Hand maybe as well. I kind of want to preserve Necrozma for later on. And we've got the Sash on Tapu Lele, so I'm going to just U-turn out on the Gengar. Try and get Kyogre in. Preserve Necrozma for later. And Tapu Lele's got the Sash, so at least it alleviates losing him on. Straight away anyway. And Johnny, have you watched my match with Pinko? No, I haven't yet, Johnny, but I really need to. I've heard some stuff about the team, so I can't wait to watch it. Like, it's crazy at the minute. Like, every week of the Flinch Squad circuit is just getting better and better and better, and I'm like, when is this gonna stop? So you guys are putting on such a show every week, so I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And Nigel, well, it's not legal for VGC, but does not exist now as part of... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when I saw the the Serena, did the Serena go Helping Hand? I'm like totally baffled by what it did. And surely it's not slower than Incineroar, so I should have been paying more attention there. Yeah, it's Nigel, if those trades, because like, if you could imagine the gold, silver, crystal trade over would be legal for VGC, it would be amazing. With that inner focus, it would be so good. So we've got Kyogre in, we can get rid of the Gengar. We do have to worry about the Groudon coming in, which I would imagine probably will come in right now. The Gengar is threatened quite heavily though from our Kyogre, for sure. But at the same time, I think I'm going to bring in Incineroar. And do I just protect? Or do I Side Shock into the Serena slot? The Gengar slot. I'm going to sack Lele purposely, because hopefully it will give us, if that Groudon comes in, it gives us a nice switch in back into the Kyogre. And Johnny, I literally cannot wait to watch that match. It's going to be like, this week's episode is going to be super hype. So there's the Side Shock into the Gengar. And the Power Whip into Incineroar. Yep. My opponent's just putting off bringing in that... the Groudon. And Will, how are you doing? Scott, good evening to you as well. It's going well, my friend. Kicking off and playing some Dusk Mane Necrozma tonight on the channel. Imagine Regenerator. Oh, Will, oh my gosh. Could you imagine? It would be so good. So good. It would actually make Ho-Oh, like, so strong. I think it would be good to get it, like, especially for the, ooh, if we just U-turned here, that would have been perfect. Slight shame there, but yeah, if we can even get it for the Ultra Series, I think it would be so strong. Should have U-turned there, should have U-turned. We'll U-turn out onto the Incineroar and we'll sack the Lele. Do we sack Lele or do we bring in Dusk Mane? I'm just going to Side Shock and sack Lele. Pinko, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you're well. And do you remember when you used to imagine intimidated Incineroar? I feel like it's one of those evenings tonight where I can totally imagine it. It's like it was the other week when I played Blaze Incineroar. And it was like, what am I doing? And Shiny Bulu, Nigel, yes. I cannot wait. Shiny Bulu looks really nice. Like the all black, it's a good shiny. I would put it up there with the good shiny Pokemon, for sure. And Scott Lee only uses Blaze Cat, remember. 100% Blaze Cat. That's all I use. Okay, so with the slower Incineroar, this does help us. We're actually using the second best cat tonight. We're using the Intimidated variant. And Garchomp and Gengar. Yeah. So we'll get the U-turn into this arena. Like, this pivot now is into Kyogre for sure. Or did we go into the Necrozma? I don't think we go into the Necrozma yet. And I don't think Serena's in a position where we can actually probably take it down. But we can totally Ice Beam into that slot. The Groudon's got to be in the back. The Groudon has to be in the back. Like, you don't bring... I don't think you bring Xerneas to this matchup. But we need to get rid of the Serena before we can do anything else. Which makes it a little bit tricky. So the rain's going to run out this next turn. It's a good time for us to take the Kyogre out. And just... I think Snarl, because then the next turn we can either set the Trick Room up or we can try and pick that Serena off a little bit. Because I feel like the Gengar protects here. Okay, so the Gengar gonna... Groudon coming in. Now this is again where we should have U-turned. We should have U-turned again. And there's the Power Whip. Okay. I think the option of having like Snarl on this Incineroar. I've not played Snarl Incineroar too much this season, and I think I'm detracting from using U-turn a lot more than I would have been otherwise. What's our end game here? So, you feel like the Groudon doesn't stay in. I'm gonna U-turn out onto the Serena. If I lose Incineroar, I lose Incineroar. Johnny, I still have to watch the Serena analysis. Can it take a Water Spout under Rain from Kyogre plus Ice Beam from Ludicolo without going careful? I don't think it can. I don't think it can. I think one of the things... No! I forgot about the feint. What a good start. Precipice. I mean, Necrozma takes it, but we're in a world of trouble now because, I mean, it's so difficult for us to come back from this point. Not kicking off very well tonight. Life Orb. My opponent just needs to switch the Groudon out into whatever to switch it back in, and then we're pretty screwed. I mean, we can set the Trick Room up if we want, and then play an endgame where we do utilize Necrozma with the weakness policy. So it's not definitely over, but it's still not feeling that great. Okay. Celestial Strike into Groudon, and we'll Water Spout as well. That might be enough to get the Serena, I don't know. Yeah, Johnny, the one thing that I wanted to take with Serena was the Hurricane plus Water Spout. Scoff Water Spout plus Hurricane from Tornadus. I thought that was quite a really good combination to take, and I think if you take that, then you will take the Ice Beam Spout as well. So the Hurricane's just so threatening. There's a Groudon switch out. Gengar, yep. Can we clear the field? That's the question. Oh, the Serena hangs on, and we're going to be slower than it, so it's going to get the Power Whip. We need it to miss. Miss! It misses! We are still in this somehow. But then the Groudon comes in with the Incineroar. What's going on with my capture card? Don't do this. Don't do this. There we go. I can't touch anything. I think I need a new cable from the 3DS to my computer. It's breaking. I know, Will. 1,400 players even hit more blades than Yuri. I mean, me and Urian should have a competition to see who's the worst P-Blades player. I would be totally up for that challenge. And yeah, Johnny, it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter one little bit. I mean, P-Blades, he could miss a bunch of P-Blades. It's like, if he misses P-Blades here, say, if he does. Fake out the Kyogre. He misses P-Blades. Double. Ooh, he goes for the substitute. I think he's letting me back into the game. Because the water spout might be enough to get the Groudon in the sun. It's quite offensive. It's got Life Orb as well, so we'll see, we'll see. We'll go Sunsteel. Well, I think we still Sunsteel Strike into the Groudon. And oh, could go. Yeah, there's no way that Dusk Mane. How do we protect? Because if we protect, he's not. He's likely to go under the Kyogre. I'm gonna protect Necrozma. I'm gonna hope that a water spout's enough to get this Groudon and it's not bulky. Let's see. If we get the Groudon, I mean we're still in this. Oh, we get it. Okay. So we could still, we're still alive. The sub was not the right play there. Okay, so Snarl coming out. And the Snarl could save him, but I mean, when the sun fades, how long have we got? Because I feel this turn you kind of, well, you probably just Snarl and Snarl and Snarl and Snarl. And yeah, I don't know. Don't know, Johnny. Rockaberry? Yeah. He's done well, Johnny. Still probably going to be... I mean, if you Flare Blitz here, you give Kyogre another turn to kind of get another water spout off. So, yeah, we probably take this now, I think. Maybe. I don't think he's got knockoff though, which is ideally what we really want right now. Knockoff, so we've got access to Scald when the sun disappears. We're gonna go Snarl. Okay. No, I think if that's all you've got, that's all you got, kitty cat. It ain't gonna be enough, I don't think. Once I beat the Kyogre with my Slug Groudon and Rain. That's impressive. You're right. So like we got one more. It's if we run out of attacks as well. Well, this probably the recoil will take the Incineroar down, I would imagine. Oh, and the burn. Can he? Can he come back? No, he can't. Okay, good game to my opponent. Got through that by the skin of our teeth, didn't we? I mean, it's not the best way to start off, but I mean, a win is the best way to start off. So. Yeah, it was total hacks. The power whip. That's what happens when you use low accuracy moves. And the burn was the hacks. So evened out in the end. Are we going to call it even? I feel like that evened it out. Right, we'll get into our next one. As I was saying, you guys probably weren't here at the start of the stream, but I was saying to Urian and Johnny, I was really rushing to try and finish off an Azumarill build for the Moon series. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how serious it can be, but it can do a lot of work. It's got like 2 little things I need to finish off with it, and I just couldn't finish it in time, so we'll probably have it for next week's Tuesday stream, which will be a lot of fun. And like I was saying, it's probably good to have a balance between serious and more fun teams as well as we go through. So kind of works out alright, like Kyurem White last week, Dusk Mane more serious this week, and then Azumarill next week. And Azumarill is always serious, Johnny. I agree, I concur with that. So we got Lugia, got Kyogre, Incineroar, Serena, Amoonguss and Coco. What's with all the Serena tonight? Okay, Lugia is going to be Z Tailwind. Coco's probably Assault Vest. What could we do? What could we do? We could lead Kyogre Ludi. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Dusk Mane doesn't do a bad job against Lugia. And a lot of other things on this team. And then, do we want Lele? Do we want Lele? I don't know if we do. Incineroar is not really offering a great deal here. Amoonguss isn't bad, but then it struggles against Lugia. I mean, the Snarl could be handy with Incineroar. That's the only thing. I think I'm going to go more Lele. Go more Lele. And Johnny, put in Rotom W and you have got a VGC 14 team. This is very true. And Typod, thank you so much for the hosting, my friend. It's strange you mentioned Rotom Wash. Me and Krim were talking about Rotom Wash quite a bit last night. I think it can do alright in this format, to be honest. I think it's got a decent amount of support options and its ability and things like that, and its typing is pretty good. So it can do alright. It can do stuff. So we got Lugia, we got Coco. It could be, nah, it's not Scarf Coco because it's going after a good old Kyogre. But we could absolutely just, I wonder if a Water Spout and a Waterium Z is enough to get the Lugia. I have not played enough Lugia to know this. I feel like it probably isn't. But it's gonna Z Tailwind here, whatever. So it's probably better off we get rid of the Coco rather than anything else. But then the Coco could just protect. But the Coco is probably a Solfest. So like I said in team preview, that would be my best bet. So let's go for the... Okay, Coco's gonna retreat. Serena gonna come in. I mean, Serena's, as bulky as it is still not gonna appreciate taking Z-Move and the Water Spout. And we're probably, like I say, just gonna see Z Tailwind from the Lugia. And yeah, Nigel, with the multi-scale, it's probably taken a Hydro Vortex and the Water Spout. Like, and maybe with the Citrus for the nostalgia factor, we could totally do that, Johnny. Rotom Wash for the win. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, that's respectable. Damage on the Serena is the Z Tailwind. Now, have I got my Ludi that can take a crit Aeroblast? I'm pretty sure this... No, it's not the same Ludi. It's another Ludi I was building. This one, I doubt takes it. Now we need to retreat. Like, we've never retreated before. Let's go Necrozma. And let's go... yeah, we need to keep these two. Keep these two around. So we'll bring in Lele. Scott, a man, how are you doing? Scarf Ogre is best Ogre. I can't really say too much to disagree with that, my friend. I do still love Scarf Ogre. I'm going to take as much advantage of it until we get Ultra Series, because when Ultra Series comes along, it's going to be gone. Long, long gone. Although in 16, there was... I'm sure there was a team in... Wow, did the Aeroblast miss that? Yeah, there was a team in Italian Nationals that year, I think, that ran Scarf Ogre and Top Cut. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% on that. Now we could Trick Room. Do we want a Trick Room? Do we want to? Everything's going to be faster, I would imagine, than what we've got. Yeah, let's Trick Room. Let's Trick Room. Let's Trick Room, and let's go Psy Shock into Serena. So Serena gonna switch out. What's coming in? Ah, it's gonna be Incineroar. How obvious. And we didn't. Italian Nats at Regs. Oh, and Anaheim. That's cool. I didn't realize both. So Lele gonna take, I mean, Psyshock. This is where we kind of really want our own. I don't know whether it's worth reversing the Trick Room now and then sacking Lele, so then... Because if we reverse the Trick Room, then Kyogre comes in and can still do a decent job and the Tailwind ends. So, it might seem a bit counterproductive doing this, but I mean... We get some decent damage onto the Lugia and put it in Water Spout range. This could work. This could totally work. So we're going to get the Moonblast. Your boy here is probably like, why is the Necrozma moving last? There's a knockoff. So we get the weakness policy. There's the Aeroblast. This gets rid of the Lele. And then we get the Kyogre back in. And Tailwind should end right now. I'm hoping. Calculated this wrong. We're screwed. There we go. Okay. So that's perfect. Now Lugia and Incineroar are in terrible positions because I'd imagine the Incineroar now wants to switch out. So this is where we just Photon Geyser into that slot. And you've got to think probably the Serena comes in there as fodder for the Incineroar. But I don't know. And the Primals have just got incredibly disgusting stats. Yeah. Primal Groudon, I wish it just got something better than... I wish it really did get something better than just Precipice Blades. But it would probably be way more broken, so it probably balances things out a little bit better. There's the Incineroar going. It's going to be the Serena. So this is fine, because it means we'll pick up the Coco if it is Assault Vest. Which it's not. Okay. It does get Eruption, Urine. It does. And Special Groudon's like way more viable. Because Earth Power Eruption can still do a lot of work. And it's kind of way more appealing, I think, for myself than the physical set, which doesn't make a massive amount of sense, really, considering that you want to be hitting like stuff like Xerneas a lot harder. The rain has ended, so we need to just... I think it's quite an easy transition for us to... yeah, it's a bit awkward, really, because... let's protect. Let's just switch out into Ludi. I mean... One thing my opponent can do is set up the Tailwind now, which can make it a lot more difficult for us in the end game. But if they set the Tailwind up, then it means Ludi has the Fake Out this next turn, so it's fine. There's a Fake Out and Recover. Okay. I mean, the one thing we can do is potentially just Sunsteel Strike this Lugia. So we are +2. We have to remember that. And just Fake Out the Incineroar. Just that's the one thing I need to check right now, because that's the one thing that can potentially take out a Necrozma with a Flare Blitz, especially with the rain not being up. And you're right, I'm not sure I have a Special Groudon, which means playing through Ultra Sun again. Oh. I'll be in the same boat as you for that though. I'm 100% in the same boat. There's the Tailwind. But if this takes this Lugia down, which I'm sure a +2 should, then the end game doesn't really matter to us too much. I can't face playing through Ultra Sun again. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that damage. It's crazy. The Tailwind makes things a lot more difficult for us here. But I mean, our Kyogre's still quite bulky. Okay, so I think we just go Sunsteel Strike again. We sack Kyogre this time. But we're not going to sack it. It's just going to come in and take a +2. Well, a crit Aeroblast. But we need the rain up. And Johnny, you have modest and timid Groudons. You're the man to come to. You should do giveaway. There's another Recover from the Lugia. This is into the Necrozma then. Yeah, I mean, we'll take this now. We just need to keep the pressure on the Lugia. That's the big thing. Cool thing about Groudon is that a timid Earth Power KOs other. Yeah, which is pretty nice, isn't it? So we can just go for that, and I think we just Scald now. We just Scald the Incineroar. because we can check the Incineroar. It doesn't matter about the Tailwind, like we'll still outspeed it. The Aeroblast has got to be into Kyogre. Yep. Ooh, it's no crit. That's surprising. There's Incineroar gone, and yeah. And this Sunsteel Strike. So good game to my opponent. And we'll move on to our next game. I'm just trying to think. I should have really set the screen up before I wonder if I can just add it in to the stream when I'm doing it. Because I want to tell you guys, like, obviously Flinch Clothing launched this week. Let's see if I can add in an image. If I can add in an image, let's see, add new source, browse, desktop. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Ah, here we go. There we are. Here we are, guys. So you can see on your screen right now, there is a prize draw going on at the minute for the rest of this month on flinchclothing.com. And all you need to do to enter it is hop over to flinchclothing.com, scroll down the homepage, there'll be a join the Flinch Squad, sign up to our mailing list, and you'll be put into the draw, which will be drawn on the 2nd of March on the YouTube channel, and you'll have the chance to win all 3 of these lovely new t-shirts, a cap and a water canister. So if you want to get involved, do that, and yeah, have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, just to celebrate. But that's what we're going to be doing, and sorry to bombard your screen like that, but just to make you aware that that is going on. I would hate any of you that are interested to miss out with that. And as Urine said before, I need to sort out the link on our Flinch Squad little panel as well, so I will just update that. And that should be all fixed. There we go. It should be linked now. It says coming soon, but I'll need to put a new image there. But it is soon right now. So yeah. Right, we'll find another opponent and see how we're getting on. Luigi, how are you, my good friend? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're playing some Dusk Mane Necrozma. You missed the first game, which we got through by the skin of our teeth, and we managed to do alright in that last one, so it should be a lot of fun playing it this evening. But yeah, yep. But yeah, if you want to win some stuff, I'm pretty sick, but hope you're good. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, and I hope you're feeling better as soon as possible. Just rest up and enjoy the stream tonight, and just I hope all the positive vibes that I will be sending you, man, get you better as soon as possible. And Urine doesn't seem to be working yet. Yeah, I even refreshed. Okay, I need to. It's probably better if I do it after the stream when I finish everything, and then I can upload a new little image without the coming soon. So yeah, and you're welcome, Luigi. I do wish you a speedy recovery. We've got Giovanni next from Italy, playing a team of Groudon, Venusaur, Incineroar, Yveltal, Tapu Koko, and Stack Attacker. So you kind of standard looking Groudon Yveltal team with a Trick Room switch in it, probably supporting the Slug Groudon, bulkier Groudon. We need to be careful because the Yveltal here can cause us lots and lots of problems because of its Assault Vest. What are we going to do? I think we lead Incineroar. I don't know what we can do to really prevent ourselves getting put to sleep here. It is rather awkward. I can go Necrozma, so we've got at least... how do we? Like Lele is nice here, just for... Like Lele is not bad actually, and maybe not with Incineroar. But the Intimidate's super handy, even if we're not going to be using the... Fake Out. The U-turn's quite pivotal for us. We'll go Kyogre. I don't think we want... Do we want Ludi or do we want Dusk Mane Necrozma? Because we probably want Trick Room. Oh, it's difficult. I'm gonna go Necrozma. As much as I don't feel like Necrozma is the right choice here. It still can do a lot. It can still do a lot of work. And I need to make a post about the usage stats today. Yes, you do, my friend. Yes, keep that up. It's very good. I enjoy reading those as well. And best squad, Xenoblade Hero. Yes. If you name yourself Giovanni and you don't use Mewtwo on Battlespot, you're a bad person. I kind of have to agree with that, Johnny. I do. We're seeing the Venusaur and the Groudon come out. 100% expect them to lead Veendon. Yeah. Nah, you're completely spot on, Nigel. As normal, my friend. It makes a lot of sense for them to do. Stack and Corko. Ladder spam, sleep a lot. Yeah, 100%. So, I think the thing to do here is pivot out on the Groudon if we can. We could protect Lele as well, just to preserve the Sash. I don't really want to freely give it up. And go for a U-turn into Venusaur. It could miss the Sleep Powder, and it might not even go for the Sleep Powder, but you think it probably will. But if MC gets sacked here, then Sludge Bomb and P-Blades, yeah. Oh, come on! Okay, I mean, why am I complaining about that? Why am I complaining about it? I was more invested in Incineroar getting KO'd there than I was actually missing the P-Blades. I'm like, more annoyed about that. I'm like, come on, take Incineroar down, take me. Okay, my opponent's in a terrible spot right now. We've got to, like, to gain a bit of momentum, I think we've got to really kind of have a look at what they're potentially going to bring in the back. And there is not really a lot. The Yveltal could come in on the Venusaur for sure. But not much else is going to enjoy coming in. I think the Groudon 100% switches out. I'm just going to Water Spout in Psy Shock here. Venusaur probably protects. Stacks coming in. And Nigel, it is total conditioning from the last couple of weeks on the channel. There's the Venusaur protect. Yeah, we're just going to see Stack Attacker be taken down and Groudon come back in. Which is fine, because we can just duplicate what's just happened, get Incineroar and sack it. Viscord, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Thanks for the host as well, mate. I'm all good. Hope you are well as well. And dude, I need to reply to you on Twitter. So I saw pop up, and I haven't had a chance to get back to you yet. But yes, so we'll hook up at some point and sort that out. That would be very good. But I hope you're well, man. Having a good day. And hope you enjoy the stream with us all this evening. Okay, Groudon's coming back in, Venusaur. We will protect. I don't feel like the Venusaur's spamming the sleep as much as it could do. Let's get just Incineroar. Let's sack it this time. But it might just dodge it as well. And Tube 007, how are you doing? Hope you're well and hope you enjoy the stream with us all this evening. Right, okay. Can we sack Incy this time? I'm sorry, I feel bad for the cats that we're doing this. There's a Grass Knot. Lele would have had a free turn here. My opponent knows we will protect it. P-Blitz, is it going to hit? It hits! Strike! Okay. Ah! The Groudon's too weak. The Groudon's too weak. This is not fun. Okay. We'd probably take another Precipice Blades, to be honest. I'm just going to Psyshock into the Venusaur and U-turn out into Groudon. I'm doing alright, just trying some team testing for Feb IC and reaching out in a month. That sounds cool, man. I hope it's all going well. The 24th, I think. Oh, wow. So the IC is on the 24th. There's a Precipice Blades and Incineroar dodging, like the ninja that it is. I feel my opponent's pain. I really do. Because now we win the weather war. And no matter what they've got coming in, it's going to be very difficult for them to kind of come back at this point. Oh, and you... Discord, got some plans cooking for the IC. Sounds good. I'd definitely like to get involved with that if the the plans are cooking, and I see it all sounds very good. So yes, if I'm invited to the party, I'll obviously, would be a pleasure to get involved. Right, we got Coco coming in. Could it be Scarfed? Well, could be in this sort of build. It could be Sashed as well. It could be Z-Move as well. I think it's Z-Move. I'm going to just Water Spout. So it's not Scarfed. Is it Sashed? It's not. And we win. So good game to my opponent. It was made a lot easier by those pesky Perseus blades not hitting when my opponent needed them to hit. I'm not sure, Nigel, if the Venusaur sleep powdered and it missed. I was too busy reading the chat. I just saw my Lele attack it at full health and take it down. So whether it's got chlorophyll or not, which is a total ability in the air thing that I would do, I don't know. But yeah, that did throw me as well. But I should be paying more attention to the game at some points. But I can't help myself, you know. That's what we're all about. We're here to have a good time, chat, hang out, and play some mons, play some cool teams as well. He uses Groudon, he decides to miss. Don't feel bad. This is true, Luigi. Who have we got? We've got our very own Urine up next on the channel. So, playing a team of Xerneas, Groudon, Incineroar, Tapu Fini, Talonflame and Smeagol. So, full of the shenanigans here. The Talonflame offering speed control, undeniable speed control really with the Gale Wings Tailwind there. You've got Smeagol, Xerneas, horrible pairing to deal with. The Tapu Fini for terrain control. It's probably got Swagger, it's probably got Heal Pulse as well. Incineroar doing Incineroar things. And I'd imagine Urine being Urine, he's probably got Gravity on his Fini to help with the Ho-Oh matchup. You look at this team, Ho-Oh's a bit problematic for it, so it would make a lot of sense if you included that in the team. Urine, good game, good luck, have fun, my friend, and let's see how we can get on. Stu, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight, and I hope you're having a good day, man. Going up against Urine now, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what we can do here. Incy is going to be good for us, I think, and so is Necrozma. Just for the Xerneas, obviously. I feel like Lele is not bad as well. I kind of want to go. Kyogre, but I hate leading Kyogre in. Oh man, this is going to be awkward. Let's just go this route. Oh, and we've ended up with Ludi and not Incineroar, but I mean, that's fine. Okay, so, timing out. It's all going to plan. All going to plan. And Nigel, yeah, the Groudon's going to miss all its attacks, but it's, as I say, Urine's probably got gravity, so it would make a lot of sense. Let's see if he leads a Groudon now. So the Xerneas Smeagol coming out. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. This isn't bad. I mean, probably. Ooh, where are we gonna see the switch to the Groudon? I'm gonna Water Spout. And I'm gonna Side Shock the Xerneas. And hopefully we don't see the Xerneas protect. I see Lee using a Lee team, so it should be a better Lee. It should be Stu. It should be my man. But I don't feel like I'm on top of my game tonight. I feel a bit. I don't know why. I'm actually off the next couple of days, so I don't know if you ever get. There we are. Sniped by Urine. Already, Water Spout coming out. We're gonna get put to sleep. Player Door, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Where's the lovely kiss? Miss. Oh, come on. Oh, Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Lele's pretty useless now. But the Groudon, like 100% has to come in this next turn. It has to. Has to come in. Let's go Necrozma. At least we'll get a big chunk of damage onto this Xerneas. Here comes Groudon. Yep. Right. And there's the Geo. And it's not the end of the world just yet. You see the Geomancy come out from your eye. Let's just check a few things. Oh, we've got lots of psychic terrain left. Oh, do we? Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll bring in yeah, we need to. Yeah, I think we need to protect. We need to get Kyogre out of here. Scarf Mewtwo, Discord. Just to make sure you're getting the jump on everything. I do like Mewtwo. I really do. What was this Groudon? Has it got P-Blades? Or has it got the Groundium? So we're going to see Dazzle. I'm hoping it just Precipice Blades here and then we can... it's got the Groundium. Okay. This should proc our weakness policy. Kind of want the Lele to go down here though, that's the big problem. I have a feeling we'll take an attack with... I'm going to Side Shock the Xerneas, and I'm going to Photon Geyser the Groudon. I think we'll take, maybe not. Maybe not the Moonblast and P-Blades, but P-Blades can miss. Nah, that's it. We needed that to miss. The first turn was the kicker, really. The Protect with the Xerneas and the Lovely Kiss with Smeagol. I mean, we've got one little chance to do this. Yeah, the Groudon going out. Smeagol coming in. What's we gonna... Yeah, okay, protect from the deer. Oh dear. I mean, it's almost better if we miss the Smeagol here. Although the Psychic Terrain probably runs out. Yeah, so he's got access to that Fake Out now, which is not great. So it wasn't better if the Origin Pulse misses. But its accuracy does fall, so it could miss Fake Out for sure. And we can just go Hydro Pump, Origin Pulse into the deer. I don't think we can do this now. Unless you target Kyogre with the deer. Because we'll take a Moonblast. And then we can pick it up with Origin Pulse. Okay, so Groudon just coming back out. Which makes a lot of sense. And just a Dazzle. At least Ludi's got his glasses on. I mean, that is pitiful damage. We need like a huge crit, double crit, mega 100 million times crit here. That'll just proper bury. No, because the Groudon's... Of course the Groudon is... No, that's it. That is it. It was over a long time ago though. I think it was over after turn 1. After that turn 1. Urine pulled off that play. To just set up this end game now, where it's just made it extremely difficult. With the Lele asleep, we can't really perform that well. Now we could have went for the taunt into that slot, which is fair enough. But I'm just at that point I'm worrying about the Groudon switching in, and then the Xerneas Geomancying being able to take it, and us wasting a taunt into the Groudon slot. So good games, Urine. As I was saying, I don't know if you were listening, but the turn 1 kind of just ruined the game for us and made it extremely good for yourself. So well played my friend. And Discord, see you in a sec. Right, let's find our next opponent. If any of you other people are out there on the battle spot right now, hop on. We might bump into each other. But hopefully, there we go. Our next opponent from Mexico. And a team of Lugia, Landorus, Kyogre, Tapu Koko, Incineroar, and Milotic. So that's quite interesting. It's not a Pokemon you see too often. You've got to imagine it's probably along the same lines of the Lugia team that we played before. Z Tailwind to support the rest of the team. You're probably looking at... are we looking at Scarf Kyogre? Possibly. Or Berry. Because the Z move's definitely on the Lugia here, I would imagine. Although it might not be as well at the same time. We have to be careful if we bring in Incineroar, of course, for that Milotic that can do a lot of damage to us. But we're pretty free to lead Kyogre Ludi here and not worry too much about what my opponent's going to be doing. I think Lele is not bad for terrain control. And Dusk Mane Necrozma as well isn't bad. We're not bringing the Amoonguss at all tonight, which is a little bit strange. But I just don't see myself in any position where I want to be bringing it. And you're right, to be honest, I probably could have Geo switched in Don turn 1. Just figured you would try to cover for that just with the double attack in zone. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like, you made a really nice play, and even if you try to stop the Lovely Kiss, I can make the Groudon switch play turn 2. This is very true. Very true. So we're going to see Kyogre Koko come out. We are faster than the opposing Koko, and we do pressure obviously with Warp Spark, Fake Out as well. We also pressure the Kyogre. We'll just it's not massively straightforward this, because Thunder's going to come out from something. Probably from the opposing Kyogre as well. But I mean, I don't really mind that too much. Just whether it's Sash Koko, which could cause a lot of issues. But I mean, it's still alright. I'm going to fake out the Kyogre and we'll just Water Spout. Okay. Milotic coming in. And even if this is Assault Vest Koko, which it's not, we still got Ludi to deal with it the next turn. I don't feel like my opponent's got too much in the tank to kind of like actually deal with this team very well, like this lead specifically very well. So I just Water Spout and kind of want to Grass Knot into the Coco, expecting the Kyogre to come back in. Because a Water Spout will take it down to its Sash, and a Grass Knot should just break the Sash if it's potentially there. And if the Kyogre comes in, we can really... Okay, no switch. But we do break its Sash, and that's the main thing here. Like, I'm not really too concerned about the Milotic right now. And I don't think we should be. It's probably got Icy Wind. It's probably going to Icy Wind Bestia. And you're in the Origin Pulse miss with the accuracy drop was kind of annoying in the end game, since I couldn't safely fake out or get a free switch into Groudon. Yeah, but I mean, it's like I could have scolded there as well, you know, so I've only got myself to blame. You see the damage it did to the Xerneas though, it was laughable. So we are going to see the Lugia come in now. It will be outspeeding a Kyogre. Not a Ludicolo though. So we could potentially Thunder, but we can't. We have to Water Spout. We Water Spout and Hydro Vortex. It's going to be multi-scale and it's going to go for the Z Tailwind, I would imagine, in this situation. So here is the Supersonic Sky Strike. I mean, you could opt to go for just the Z Aeroblast to remove the Ludi from the field. It's pretty annoying to deal with right now. Not seeing that though. It might have been the better option, considering that removing that allows Kyogre a lot more room to come in and just start ripping through the team. Sometimes I get Geomancy, Light Screen and Snarl in the same game. That's disgusting, Urine. There's like nothing touching that Xerneas after that. And then they do 0 damage. Or they crit me. This is true. So multi-scale coming into effect there. So the Water Spout, we should do a nice chunk. We take down the Milotic, actually take down the Lugia as well. With a crit. That's a bit awkward. That's a bit annoying for my opponent. You know when you see the bar and you're like, wow, that's taking the Lugia down. I know it's multi-scale's broken, but it's still super strong. Did not expect that, but I mean, RNG's a nasty thing. And it's a lovely thing at the same time. Okay, I mean, let's just position Kyogre for later. We don't really need to make too much of a thing of it. We'll just Grass Knot into the Kyogre. It's probably just going to throw out Thunders. But there's not a lot my opponent can do right now. Losing the Lugia like that makes it near impossible for them to do much. I'm going to save Thunder into Ludi, which does a decent amount, picks up the Paralysis as well. But we do get the Grass Knot, and this seals the deal. And Johnny, to be honest, Tailwind variants don't run much bulk. That's interesting. That is interesting. Because I tend to want to run more bulk because I'm running Z Tailwind. I don't think it's worth it though, to be honest. Like, it feels like such a waste of a Z move. Like, you look at the damage output of those, the critical hit Aeroblasts, they're just not, it's not enough. It's a bit underwhelming. And I think that's the one thing that kind of lets it down a little bit in the Moon series, and what detracts me from wanting to play it at all. Like, it's quite good fun for sure, but I mean, you want a little bit more return for that sort of thing if you're going to be playing it, I think, and it's just not giving you that, which is, yeah, it's not great. But I do like Lugia a lot, but I don't know. I've never felt it's quite as good as it was, I think, in 2010. I think it was probably its it's real, yeah, where it could shine and do a lot of work. And I mean, it did get to the finals that year of Worlds, so it does show that it can perform really well. But at the same time, I think it's just struggled a lot to do the jobs that you really want it to do after that. We've got our next opponent, Kyogre VGC from Italy, the battle spot master himself. So it's going to be a good game. Good luck, and nice to have him on the stream. And he is playing a team of Kyogre, Lurantis, Incineroar, Lunala, Tapu Koko, and Stakataka. So we've got the Lunala, the Kyogre pairing there. The Lunala is going to be a bit annoying for us to deal with, but we're going to have to just make good use of Incineroar and then Scarf Kyogre late game. I think we've got enough with our... this is probably one where we want to bring a Moongus as well, I think. Is it Double Grass that we want to bring to this game? I feel Double Grass is like quite good here. I'm going to lead Kyogre Incineroar. No, I'm not. I'm going to lead Ludi, Kyogre, Incineroar, and Amoonguss. And that's what I'm going to lock in with. Good luck to my opponent. And how do you call Lunala Kyogre archetypes? Lunoga! Yeah, that's a good one, Johnny. That's how I would call it. Lunoga. Or Ogaloon. Ogala. Ogala? Could that work? I don't know. I don't know. Lunoga is quite good though. Lunoga. So we're going to see Tapu Koko, Lunala come out. I feel like I've said that Lunoga way too many times. It just sounds weird now. Lunoga. Lunoga. Sounds like a travel insurance company. Be safe when you travel with Lunoga. So we're going to see the electric terrains that are from the Tapu Koko after the rain, of course, and no seed from the Lunala. We could totally... What are we going to see? Is it Assault Vest? Is it Assault Vest? Koko? It's going to be Trick Room Lunala, I think. Yeah, I really think it's Trick Room Lunala. Like, my best guess would be Trick Room Lunala. Okay. So, based on that, I'm going to Z-move, and I'm going to Water Spout it. And hope Wide Guard doesn't come out. Ah! We get caught! Ogala sounds like a monster name. Kainala sounds weird. Yeah, it does. Okay, we're getting totally wide guarded right now. Koko left unchecked, but I mean we're getting good damage onto this Lunala, which is helpful. Helpful, I would say. Water Spout blocked. Should have went for the Koko. Electro Web. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been way worse. So let's not get too upset with how things have turned out here. Right, let's make a double switch into the boys in the back. I mean, we could keep Ludicolo in for sure, because we're still going to outspeed the Lunala and get a Hydro Pump off in the rain. It's potentially enough to take it down for sure. Let's do that. Let's do it. And on Battle Spot, you either find Wide Guard or Trick Room Lunala. People on Battle Spot can't play normal sets. This is true. It's all obscure stuff. All stuff you wouldn't see in a tournament necessarily. But all stuff, it's all good fun now, isn't it? And it does give like ideas to run things, I guess. Volt Switch. Koko! Into Ludi. They're gonna crit us. How dare you? Probably bringing Kyogre, I'd imagine. And it's because it's geared for best one, this is true. Nigel, I really hope in Gen 8, if we get a battle spot, it's got a best of 3 utility. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. It would be such a huge step forward for this competitive game. Really would be. Wow. Huh. We're still +1, right? What did the Lunala do? Did the Lunala actually set up a Tailwind? Oh no, it's because I'm not running it very fast. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm not running very fast. Ludi, that's why we outsped. So we're gonna see probably another Wide Guard come out. I feel like Snarling and Thundering. So with the electric terrain up and Kyogre out in the field. Or we could just be cheeky and go for another. Well, we could go Scald to the Lunala. I'm gonna go Thunder into the Kyogre. Okay. Lurantis. We've snarled, but that's alright. It's alright. Fine. It's all fine. Okay, we get the paralysis there. Boosting the special attack on that Lurantis. I think another Snarl and the Thunder will probably get that Lurantis. Although we probably just put it into berry range. So we could potentially just U-turn out onto the Lurantis and bring in Amoonguss here. Ooh, gonna see Ghostarium. Well, it's the Lunala Alien. Which means I can't upload this to YouTube. Unless I do like something like get rid of my capture card right now. But it's probably not going to be enough. So I could do that. I could do that and do this and just pull up random screens. So we can actually put this on YouTube, which would be quite good. But I don't know if that's going to be even enough to do that. So I need like an overlay I can just throw up for when the Z move comes up, so I can upload this to YouTube, because otherwise I can't do it. Romy, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the stream with us this evening. I'm going to see the U-turn into Lurantis. This is going to be enough to pick up the KO with a critical hit. Ultra Instinct scene, that's what we need, Play-Doh. We need those. I need to do that overlay, so I've just got it on a trigger button and we can hit it and we can pull that up and make it a thing and make it happen. Okay, so we'll get the Kyogre in. Hopefully, if I can upload this to YouTube, that would be good. It's going to be weird with that scene in. Let's see the Coco come back in. Now we do have Scald and we do have Rage Powder, so kind of tempted just to Scald into. Well, I think the Lunala has to attack, and we're probably just going to get Electro Webbed here. And I passed the course, which is complete bullshit, and handed in bullshit paper, so I'm happy about that. Excellent news. That is the best news we've all had all day, so congratulations on that. I'm going to be really cheeky Origin Pulse here, and I think just Rage Powder. Like if Origin Pulse hits the Lunala... No! It's going for the Wide Guard again. He sees through my evil plans. Can't bluff a bluffer. Okay, but it means Amoonguss can stick around a little bit longer. Electro Web. Bah. The electric terrain's going to run out at some point. The rain does stop. The electric terrain does run out as well. Okay. Oh my god, Moonguss Beam. Gotta bring Incineroar. I mean, it could Origin Pulse, but it's just not ideal. And I'm probably gonna lose a Amoonguss here. That's the only gripe I've got. I've just got to Spore this Lunala. It's got Protect, Moongeist, Wide Guard, probably Psyshock. It has to have Psyshock. If anyone wants to read a horrible paper about his feminist economics, useful for iconic development in modules, let me know. Sounds kind of interesting. Like, I'd probably enjoy reading it, to be honest, Romy. And just to congratulate how well you've done, I would totally raise it. I would totally read it. Psyshock incoming. Or Amoonguss. The Wide Guard. The Wide Guard is too strong for us to deal with in this game. We do have Scald. We've got Scald. We've got Scald going for us. We can still do some stuff. We can fake out Kyogre. And we'll just lock into Scald. And let's just burn everything. Because the Scald probably gets this Lunala from here, I would imagine. There's a fake out. With a faster Kyogre as well. If this takes the Lunala down, should, excellent, okay. But I mean, our Incineroar is dust. There's the Coco. It's definitely a Assault Vest Coco as well. 100% Assault Vest. We can try and Snarl. It's not really going to help us out too much. And we can go for that Scald. Ooh. Ooh. It's a speed tie with the Kyogres. Yeah, it's Assault Vest. Coco. Yeah. And there's the Thunder, and there is the win for my opponent. It's a good game to my opponent. Really well played. The Wide Guard there coming in so handy, and you can see how effective it is when you kind of guess wrong that first turn, and then it's really hard to kind of come back from a position like that, taking the damage. And I mean, we had options later on in the game, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? But very good, very well played by my opponent. So yes, and I think we've got time. We've got time for one more. We've got time for one more. So let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do one more. Hopefully we can pull out a big win. We've not done too bad with Dusk Mane tonight. It's been really enjoyable as well. Luigi, I just put the water boiler from the kitchen into my living room bedroom so I can make tea every 5 seconds. That is the best idea ever, man. I like that plan. Okay, we've got our next opponent, and they're playing a team of Ho-Oh, Incineroar, Kyogre, Ludi, Togedemaru, and Amoonguss. Right, so Ho-Oh, Kyogre as the restricted combination. We don't really do too bad against this. We've got to watch out heavily for that Ludicolo though, because that is going to cause us no end of problems. But the Psychic Terrain does help a little bit against its fake out support. Like, we could lead our own Ludi, Kyogre, and kind of bait the opposing Ludi into a position where it feels like it needs the Grass Knot, fake out that slot at least, and then we can Mortarium the Ho-Oh if they do lead with that. To what else we bring to the party, I think Incineroar is really good here. Even though there is Kyogre and Ludi, like against everything else, Incineroar does well, and the Intimidate's super useful. So that, and maybe Lele. But then it's quite conflicting with our fake out support. Maybe Dusk Mane. Just for the last one. Let's go into it. And Romy, I'm sorry, I've missed that massive bit of text. Feminist economics is like stream of research about the male view in neoclassical economic models which are mostly built with only men as consumers, aka rational independent humans, which is linked to male behavior. Hope that explains it in 2 sentences. That's super easy to understand, and it actually does sound really interesting. I can imagine if you've been studying it for a long time, you're probably like way past done with it by now. But yeah, it's a cool topic. I can't even speak tonight. What's wrong with me? It's a cool topic, and I'm pleased you passed, and I'm pleased it went well. But yeah, it sounds really interesting. So we're going to see the Ludi and the Ho-Oh come out from my opponent. I think because I think we have to bring in Incineroar, and we have to trade fake outs here and hope that we are the faster. Or at least my opponent fakes out into the Kyogre and doesn't fake out our Ludi. Which I don't know if you'd risk, but if they do risk it, they can have a big payoff here. If they go for the fake out into our Ludi. For sure, because it could double into it. Okay, Ho-Oh going to protect. See fake out from our Ludi to the Ho-Oh, and Ludi gone for Sunny Day. Whoa, didn't see that coming. Wow, that's cool. It's a cool tech on Ludi for sure. Alright, let's go U-turn into the Ludi, and let's bring in Dusk Mane Necrozma. This is likely a Brave Bird comes out into a Ludicolo slot if we do not see a Tailwind. So there's Ludi switching out. We're going to see Incineroar come in. Probably going to see a Tailwind from the Ho-Oh though. Sacred Fire. No! No, it burns us. It burns. Ah. Okay. Has the Ho-Oh not got? Has it literally not got? Brave Bird? We can get Kyogre in. But I don't really want to keep Kyogre in. Because we're just going to get faked out. I'll bring Incineroar in, and I guess it's probably... and I'm going to bring Ludi in. And the double Intimidate now into the Ho-Oh is like really useful. Okay, Ho-Oh going to switch out. Say Ludi comes in, yeah. And we're just going to have to use Necrozma as fodder now. Like, honestly. There's a fake out. My opponents don't got too many options where they can potentially... Because we can fake out their Ludi if they want to fake out us, and then we can Hydro Vortex into the Incineroar. And they haven't got too many good switch-ins there. I mean, they've got the Kyogre to come in potentially. But if the Ho-Oh comes back in that slot, it's all going to be happy days. And Patrick, how are you doing this evening? Hope you're well, my friend. Wasn't Ludi used fake out into us. Oh, we've done that horrible thing where we faked out the fake out user after they faked out. Oh, okay, we're taking big damage from the opposing. Incineroar's U-turn. And yes, Patrick, congrats on the invite for another year. So good, my friend. And thanks as well for all the info on Almiron. I enjoyed that a lot. It was really interesting reading that. Okay, so we U-turn out on the Ludi. And I think even though it feels like we're wasting it because the Sunny Day could come out as well, I'm going to go for the Hydro Vortex because if they want to take down the Incineroar, they have to take a Hydro Vortex because they can't Sunny Day. So we're going to get something off. Sunny Day! Hey, hey, there we go. Sunny Day Ludi is a pain to deal with this build. At least this will do some damage, and it's a start. And then we're going to be able to get Kyogre in the next turn, but not massively useful unless Ludi goes down this turn, which would be perfect. Because if Ludi goes down this turn, it means we get Incineroar back in, and we can fake out the opposing Ludi to get some momentum going. Sacred Fire, I don't think you've not got Brave Bird, have you? Because you would have used it. Damage isn't enough. But it does mean we've got that situation like kind of what we wanted with the Kyogre and the Incineroar on the field at the same time. This is like the board position we want to construct here. Now the whole can protect, but I think a Fake Out and a Water Spout might be enough. Ooh, what is that? Is that? Oh, it's just leftovers. Okay. Thought it might be some funky berry or some funky item on Ho-Oh there, but it's just good old leftovers. Okay, so Incineroar coming in. Yeah, we have to Water Spout. And we have to, I like the Fake Out and Water Spout might actually be enough to get the Ludi. I think the Ho-Oh has to adjust here. Has to. But we can potentially clean up from this position. Potentially. He says. It's just bad that we've lost our own Ludicolo for the opposing Kyogre. That's the worst thing. So we're going to see the Ho-Oh probably protect right now. But it's just like taking one thing down at a time. And Bonbon the boy, how are you doing? I need to get a Lombre to get Ludi. I might have one on my card. I'll have to look, but I'm sure there's a bunch of people here that have a lot of them bred that I'm sure they'd be more than happy to. But if you're stuck, man, let me know. Let me know. But I hope you're well, and I hope you had a great day and enjoy the stream with us for the rest of the evening. We're seeing the Kyogre actually just hit the field now. It's likely going to go for a Thunder, I think, into our Kyogre. Or does it just remove the Incineroar at this point? I'm gonna go Snarl in case the Ludi switches in for the Ho-Oh and the opposing Kyogre goes Thunder. Oh, it just goes with Water Spout. Okay. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna search for a shiny Lombre. Nice. Good luck with that, man. Oh, come on. The Ho-Oh actually takes it. And it goes for a Recover. And it's definitely not a speed tie between Ogres because I think they're just running standard max modest. Can't believe that Ho-Oh took the Spout. What am I talking about? I can't imagine that it took the Spout. Ho-Oh is just a beast. Oh, we've got no way. We've got no way to do this now. Nah. There's nothing is going to help us right now. I'm going to take another Water Spout. Yeah, and we're going to see another leftovers. Ho-Oh is just disgusting. I wonder if it'd be any good in Ultra. I really do. now think if this bird had Regenerator. Yeah. Regenerate a Ho-Oh and Regenerate a Amoonguss, just cycling in, supporting, being disruptive and horrible. Oh, yeah, it would not be fun. Would not be fun at all. Yeah. Regenerate a Ho-Oh. I think the Sunny Day on the Ludi with this build is like super nice. Like super nice. It supports the Ho-Oh like, so well. And Drakon, dude, if we get Regenerator, Ho-Oh will make the Ultra Series even more interesting than what it's already going to be. It would be fantastic. It feels a bit unfair that we've got multi-scale Lugia, but we haven't got Regenerator Ho-Oh. That's just my opinion. Like, I would be totally down with having Regenerator Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is one of my favourites. No moves and we're struggling. Can we struggle? No, we can't. Kyogre's struggle is terrible. So wait, what's this Ho-Oh got? Because it hasn't chucked out a Brave Bird. It's got Sacred Fire. It's got Protect, Recover. It's got to have Brave Bird. We haven't even seen a Tailwind from it. And there's been plenty of opportunities where you think, okay, get a Tailwind up now, and it would do the business. But it's just not. So it's got to be Brave Bird. It's got to be just conscious probably of the recoil. Didn't we once build with Sunny Day Ludi and Ho-Oh, Johnny? Ho-Oh in Ultra, where Groudon is part Fire and normally carries Rock type move. Ray doesn't suck in his stab and only base power. I mean, with Regenerator, Johnny, then yeah, could do. Could do. Good game to my opponent, and that is going to be that, guys. So, yeah, we're going to wrap things up there. I think I'm going to do a bit of shiny hunting with my boy Scott after this. So if any of you would like to hop over and see us continue this painful shiny hunting task that we give ourselves, because we're like well over 1,000 resets between us. So we must be close. We must be close. But before you all go away anywhere, let me just remind you up there that have just come, we have this Flinch Clothing competition, big draw going on at the minute. So Flinch Clothing was launched officially over the weekend, and to celebrate that, we are doing a big giveaway for everything you can see on your screen right now. All you need to do is hop over to flinchclothing.com, sign up to the mailing list before the 1st of March, and you will be entered into a prize draw for all of these goodies sent right to your door. So yes, that's all you need to do, and hopefully good luck to everyone that does enter and takes part in those. And yeah, that is that. But like I say, we're going to be hopping over to do some Let's Go with Scott now. So I'm going to finish this stream up, and then I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. So if you want to stick around, hang out a bit more, chat about stuff, just in general, hang out. It'll be a lot of fun, and you might be the luck I need. And Johnny, I'm going to be putting the glasses on, you know, the reverse way around, because I should be wearing them to play actual games and not sit and just button mash. But there's lots to look forward to, and I'm just I'm gonna stop being stupid and speak properly. I can't speak tonight, I'm sorry guys, but I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. I've had a brilliant time with you all. Great catching up with you all. We'll be back on Thursday with another stream if you don't come to the shiny hunt escapades just in a moment. But yeah, have a great evening, and it's Fuel Battles Thursday, so if you guys have got Ultra teams and you want to play Ultra on Thursday, let me know, because we can play Ultra. I'll make sure I've got a few extra teams in my box. If not, then we'll just play 19. And Johnny, yeah, that doesn't make sense, Lee. Not a 10 stream. I never make sense. I'm gibbering. But I told you, I feel like my brain's detached tonight. I've got like a couple of days off, and I feel like my body's like, oh, relax, and my brain's like, okay, sleepy time now, sleepy time. You can rest. And I feel like I can't actually function very well tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, anyway, I had a lot of fun. The team was fun to play, and you guys are always fun to hang out with, so thank you so much. And I will see you hopefully in a moment for some Let's Go. So until yeah, hopefully you stick around, and I'll see you in a moment. So if I don't, goodbye, take care, have a lovely evening. See you Thursday. If you stick around, I'll see you in a moment. Bye.